Why Formula One is no longer just a sport, it's a billionaire's game. Formula One, the billionaire's playground. Is it still about racing or just a game for the ultra-rich? Let's dive into the money, power, and exclusivity. Number 1. The sky-high costs of running a Formula One team. Formula One is not just about racing, it's a high-stakes financial battlefield where only the wealthiest teams can compete. The cost of running an F1 team exceeds hundreds of millions of dollars annually, making it nearly impossible for smaller, independent teams to survive. Even with budget caps, financial power remains a key factor in determining success. Car development and research. Every season, teams spend hundreds of millions to refine aerodynamics, enhance powertrain efficiency, and use cutting-edge lightweight materials. The smallest engineering advantage can mean the difference between winning and losing, which is why teams invest in state-of-the-art computational fluid dynamics, CFD models, wind tunnel testing, and hybrid engine technology. Global travel and logistics. With over 20 races across 5 continents, teams must move cars, spare parts, and personnel across the globe. Charter flights, freight logistics, and operational expenses at each circuit cost tens of millions per season. Unlike other sports, where athletes travel with minimal equipment, F1 teams transport entire mobile headquarters, garages, and technical facilities to each Grand Prix. Cutting-edge technology. Success in F1 isn't just about talent, it's about data. Teams rely on AI-driven simulations, real-time telemetry, and high-tech race simulators to optimize performance. Advanced wind tunnels and machine learning algorithms analyze every possible improvement, ensuring teams gain even the smallest competitive edge. Even with spending restrictions, Formula One remains an exclusive game where financial power is as important as speed. Number 2. The billionaire takeover. Who owns Formula One? Formula One was once dominated by passionate racers, legendary car manufacturers, and motorsport purists. Today, the landscape has shifted. Billionaires and investment giants now control the grid, turning F1 into an exclusive club for the ultra-wealthy. These individuals and corporations aren't just investing for the thrill of racing. They see F1 as a global business opportunity with high financial and branding stakes. Lawrence Stroll, Aston Martin, the Canadian billionaire who made his fortune in the luxury fashion industry, took over Aston Martin F1, injecting hundreds of millions to make the team competitive. His influence has brought in high-end sponsors like Cognizant and Aramco, strengthening the connection between Formula One and the world's wealthiest clientele. Dietrich Mateschitz, Red Bull Racing, the late Austrian billionaire and founder of Red Bull, transformed his energy drink company into a dominant force in Formula One. His massive financial backing and long-term investment in driver development, aerodynamics, and engineering turned Red Bull Racing into multiple-time world champions, proving that vision and funding can conquer the sport. Jim Ratcliffe, Ineos and Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1, the British billionaire behind the global chemical empire. Ineos now owns 1/3 of Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1. His investment helps Mercedes maintain its dominance, blending corporate influence with sporting success. Ineos backing has also helped fund the team's cutting-edge research into sustainable fuels and performance innovations. Liberty Media, Formula One's owners. In 2017, billionaire John Malone's Liberty Media purchased Formula One for $4.4 billion, turning it into a global entertainment empire. They revolutionized the sports marketing by embracing Netflix's Drive to Survive, expanding F1's reach into new markets like the US and the Middle East, and increasing digital engagement through social media. These billionaires aren't just in F1 for fun. They are here to shape the sport's future, secure business influence, and cement their power on a global scale. If you're loving this deep dive into the billionaire world of Formula One, hit that subscribe button now. Stay ahead of the game with exclusive insights, jaw-dropping F1 facts, and the business moves shaping the sport. Don't just watch, be part of the grid. Subscribe now. Number 3, driver salaries and the financial barrier to entry. Formula One isn't just a billionaire's playground for team owners, it's also an exclusive club for drivers with the right financial backing. Talent alone isn't enough to reach F1. It takes millions just to get a chance. Top drivers earn millions. F1's biggest stars like Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Charles Leclerc earn between $20 to $50 million per season, not including lucrative sponsorship deals and endorsements with brands like Mercedes, Red Bull, and Ferrari. These massive salaries put pressure on teams, forcing them to allocate huge budgets to secure top talent. As a result, investing in young, unproven drivers becomes a financial risk, making it difficult for rising stars without major backing to get their break. Pay drivers and financial backing. Many up-and-coming drivers don't secure an F1 seat purely through talent. They need sponsorship money or billionaire family connections. Some drivers, known as pay drivers, bring millions in sponsorship funding to secure a spot on the grid, often pushing out equally skilled but less funded competitors. Examples include Lance Stroll, Aston Martin, and Nikita Mazepin, formerly Haas, who had financial backing from their billionaire fathers. Expensive junior racing. The path to F1 is one of the most expensive career routes in sports. Drivers must spend millions competing in karting, Formula 3, and Formula 2, with seasonal costs reaching up to $2 million just in junior categories, without corporate sponsorships or personal wealth. Even the most promising young talents struggle to fund their journey to the top. Formula One is no longer just about raw skill and racing ability. It's about who has the financial resources to buy their way into the sport. Number 4, billionaire sponsors and the luxury takeover. Formula One is no longer just about racing. It's a global luxury showcase for billionaires, elite investors, and high-net-worth individuals. As a result, some of the world's most prestigious brands have turned F1 into their ultimate marketing playground. Luxury car brands, Aston Martin and Ferrari. F1's connection to high-performance automobiles makes it the perfect advertising platform for luxury automakers. Ferrari's involvement reinforces its exclusivity, while Aston Martin's billionaire-backed resurgence highlights the sport's elite appeal. Rolex, the official timekeeper. Rolex, one of the most prestigious watch brands in the world, is deeply embedded in F1's identity, symbolizing wealth, precision, and status. High-end finance, UBS, Crypto.com, hedge funds. Investment banks, cryptocurrency platforms, and financial institutions see F1 as a way to connect with elite investors who attend races worldwide. Private aviation and luxury travel, Emirates, Gulfstream. Airlines and private jet manufacturers capitalize on the sport's ultra-rich audience, reinforcing F1 as a playground for the wealthy. These sponsors aren't just funding the sport, they're shaping its future, ensuring Formula One remains a billionaire's playground built on exclusivity, power, and prestige. Number 5. The Netflix effect in billionaires wanting a piece of the action. Formula One has always been a prestigious sport, but it was once seen as an elite motorsport rather than a mainstream entertainment business. That changed dramatically with Netflix's Drive to Survive, a documentary series that revolutionized F1's global appeal, attracting millions of new fans and, more importantly, billionaire investors. Billionaires enter the scene. The rise of F1 as a media spectacle has drawn in high-profile billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and major tech entrepreneurs. These powerful figures aren't just attending races for fun, they're exploring ownership stakes, sponsorships, and investment opportunities within the sport. The U.S. boom in financial influx, F1 has exploded in popularity in America, a market previously indifferent to the sport. With races in Miami, Las Vegas, and Austin, corporate giants and investors are rushing in, bringing billions in sponsorships, broadcasting deals, and partnerships. Billionaires see this as an opportunity to expand their business influence on a global scale. Owning F1 equals ultimate status symbol, just like buying a Premier League club, an NBA franchise, or an NFL team. Investing in Formula One has become the ultimate power move for billionaires. It's a sport that combines business, technology, entertainment, and global prestige into one exclusive playground. With billionaire influence growing, Formula One is becoming less about pure racing and more about power, influence, and elite business deals. The checkered flag drops, but the story never ends. Formula One is more than just racing. It's a world of power, strategy, and high-stakes business. What's your take? Is F1 still about skill, or has money taken over? Drop your thoughts below and keep the conversation going.